Just like many of you seniors who have already given your senior chapels, I never expected this day would come. Even though I consider myself outgoing, I don't like to talk to a big audience about myself or my thoughts. So when the time for my chapel began to approach, I started to panic a little bit. I was thinking of ways to get out of doing my senior chapel, like many of you probably have too. But after about a couple of hours of trying to figure out a way to get out of it, I realized this was hopeless and there was no way of avoiding it. So the next thing I began to think about was what my topic was going to be. Initially, I was thinking about which one of the three parts of our motto I was going to use: faith, character, or scholarship. Well, because that's what our chapels have to be about. First, I thought about faith, and even though I consider myself to be pretty religious, I couldn't think of any good ways to reach out to all of you through this subject. Next, I tried to come up with a way to reach out to all of you through scholarship, and again, nothing came to me. So finally, character was my last option. As I thought more and more about it, I decided that this was perfect because of the broad range of things to possibly talk about. Then further into character, I decided I was going to talk about choices and how the decisions we make can directly impact our lives, some in positive ways and others in negative ways. So I would like to start with saying a Polish saying by my mom, I would like to start with a Polish saying my mom would always tell me and my siblings growing up, and even still today. It goes, jak się pościelisz, tak się wyśpisz, which is a direct translation to how you make your bed affects how well you're going to sleep. I know this sounds a little weird and different. Some of you are probably thinking, Alex, why are you talking about making your bed in your senior chapel? But this saying has a deeper meaning than just making your bed. This meaning is the choices we make today will impact our lives forever. My parents are my biggest influences and role models. They came to America from Poland without knowing much English. They had to start over in the US, they had to learn the language as adults, and learn many things they didn't know or have to know in Poland, especially as teens. But because they made the choice to work as hard as they did, they opened the door for my other siblings and me to succeed. From a young age, they stressed the importance of choices. They always talked to my brother, sister, and me about the importance of making good choices, not falling into peer pressure, and always standing up for what we believe in. They always made sure we were well-behaved and mannered. Even though I was loud and annoying as a little kid, guess not a lot changes, I knew when I had to be quiet and behave. They always made sure we treated people with respect in whatever we did, whether it's sports, at school, or any activity we would participate in. They didn't just tell us how to behave, they showed us by how they interacted with people. Another person that has made a big impact on my life, and I'm not even sure he realizes it, is Coach Hireman, or as many of you know him, Coach Shane. Although I drive him crazy and we used to not get along, I know he genuinely cares about me and wants me to succeed. Along with being my basketball coach, Shane has helped me become a better person. Yeah, he cares about how my teammates and I perform on the court, but that isn't the only thing he's worried about. He wants all of us on the basketball team to be well-rounded individuals and improve ourselves in all aspects of life. During the season, Shane would frequently talk to the basketball team about life. He would stress the importance of how we portray ourselves, our school, and our families around others. This includes how we act in public, how we dress, and how we communicate with people. We definitely always behaved with a level of professionalism in class, on business, or on trips, and in public, and if we didn't, we'd run a lot. Coach Shane is extremely passionate about whatever he's doing. He's a very intense person. He's not afraid to voice his opinion and get onto you, even if it hurts your feelings, as a lot of us on the team know all too well. But we know he doesn't mean to hurt us, but rather help us. I believe this has helped me with my character as well, and it has taught me to not take everything personally, because he is just trying to get us to focus and stay motivated. He yells at us only because he knows what each one of us are capable of, and he wants the best from us. He knows when Munis needs to slow down, when Jalen needs to focus, when Drew needs to calm down with his celebrations, and when I need to stop being soft, however hard that is to believe. Coach Shane always makes sure that we stay on top of our grades, and if they aren't up to par, we would run some more. Aside from getting us into good shape, Coach Shane also continually preached to us about the importance of decision-making and the choices that affect us. He would regularly give us examples of kids that made bad choices and lost their scholarships or other things. He helped us grow as a team and taught us to pick each other up when we needed it. I know this might sound cliche, but because of how much time we spent together and everything we have been through in the last 8 months, our team, this unit, is more than just a basketball team. We are a family. I know I can count on these guys to have my back no matter what, and I will do the same for them. So thank you, guys. Coach Shane is extremely intelligent and understanding, and even though he is young, he has experience well past his age. He has consistently challenged me on the court and mentally. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You're always going to be someone I can go to for advice long after I graduate law Lumiere. Although there are many other people who have influenced me in the span of my life so far, some in great ways and others in small ways, these are the 3 people I wanted to talk to you about today. Now, I'm not going to stand here and say that I've always made the great decisions, because I haven't. But luckily, I'm grateful enough to have the opportunity to learn from my bad decisions and continue to grow from them. We control our own destinies. Yeah, there are certain things we cannot control, like our ethnicity, skin color, height, among other things, but we control how we live our lives and the impacts we make, whether they be good or bad, based on the decisions we make. Thank you all. Stay blessed.